this is Robyn.
And this is Olivia, and you're listening to Kpop Hot Sheet. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Kpop Hot Sheet and rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show.
So it's been a minute, but
The usual, as usual.
that's okay. We're gonna still. What are we trying to do? At least an episode a month.
I think that was the goal last year, but we can make it the goal for this year too.
Hey, when you don't meet your resolution one year, you just roll it over to the next.
You're absolutely right. So, an episode a month, which, are we on track?
No, not at all.
Starting now. You know, when you get on a diet and you're like, oh, on Monday the diet starts again. That's us every episode.
It is.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
We're
Life
doing our
happens.
best. We're doing our best.
Are we?
I
I think we could do better.
Okay,
it's okay.
fine, Robyn. Jesus, we could do better.
I'm holding us accountable.
I'm still having
Okay.
a lot of fun, though, regardless, and that's the whole point of this.
Right.
Well,
Ish.
I guess there could be a higher point to this, which would be one day we'd be podcast famous, but it's okay. For now, it's for us to have fun.
Well, you only get famous if you're having fun. No one wants to listen to people not having fun.
Exactly.
So we'll start off this episode with, we always got to start with the sad news, but as most people in the K-pop world are aware, recently Shin Tiger has passed away. So that is big news to K-pop fans, especially those from back in the day, because he produced a lot of hits.
Yeah, he had Tiaras, Roly Poly, A-Pinks, No No No, EXID's Up and Down, Momoland, who Robyn has met, Boom Boom, and even your favorite K-pop group from last year, right? What was the name of the song?
Oh, yes, my 2023 boy group Song of the Year, Heartbeat by Tan. I was surprised to see that he had a hand in producing that as well. So
Yeah, these are
definitely
all big songs that were huge back in the day. So it's really sad to hear about that.
it is. So just wanted to acknowledge it, but we won't spend too much time talking about it. The cause of death is also unknown.
We don't know much about it anyways.
Yeah,
yeah.
but definitely a loss to the K-pop music industry as a whole for sure. So next, we're just going to talk about some random stuff that happened recently.
Just catching up with K-pop,
Yeah. So apparently this kid from Zero Base One, I don't really know anything about them, which I know probably makes me bad.
We just know their scandals. That's it.
The member Kim Ji-woong was accused of saying the F word. He dropped the F-bomb at the end of a fan call, allegedly. So Wake One Entertainment, which I guess is the label that Zero Base One is under, confirmed that a forensic analysis request was made by them through their legal representative. So they had the Korea Forensic Service analyze the end of this fan call to determine
They
whether
got the Korean Forensic Service has nothing better to do with their time than sit there and analyze this boy's, whether he said fuck or not. This is ridiculous.
it is absolutely ridiculous. So, I have a couple of opinions about this. One is I'm kind of you know what? Good for a label for once, sticking up for their artists and trying to figure out the truth.
That's true. And not just being either A, apologize, or B, will suspend you from the group or something.
Yeah. But also, what a stupid. How dumb is that? I don't know how old this kid is. It literally doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Well,
You have kids that are not even teens, teeny boppers, cursing. But again, maybe that's the difference between US and Korea. But anyways, continue with your thought.
I mean, I don't understand this on so many levels because first off, the fan that was part of the fan call is the one who called him out. So are you really a fan? Why would you bother to take part in a fan call. And apparently he said it like once they said, once he thought the call was over and it had disconnected.
Well, there's fans that they are fans, but also they have this idea of you as their idol. And if you kind of break that or shatter that, they could very easily become antis, right? So if she or he, the fan, felt like, oh, you didn't want to be part of this call, they can turn pretty quickly, right? Because then why would you say like, oh, fuck, at the end of the call?
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess he didn't say it according to the Korean forensic
What did he say
service.
instead? Puck? Tuck? Luck? What did he say?
Well, I was reading the article and it actually showed like screen grabs of like the audio and stuff. And I think that they couldn't determine that it was that word, but they could determine that it was definitely like not the same speaker. Like,
so was it someone else?
I don't know. It's so unbelievably
I remember
stupid.
this guy. I just looked him up. I remember his face. Interesting.
Well,
so what are they gonna do? Is he like in the clear now? He's okay.
He's in the clear now.
Okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
So everything's fine just because of that? Okay. All right. Well, so, and I don't know if you looked that deep into it. So after this, if this was one fan, right, but did he get backlash from other fans now just because of this one fan, or was it just this one person being crazy?
I think it was the one person being crazy. Let me see. Let me scroll back through this again because let me read some of the parts about what they checked. So the analyst checked the pronunciation of words used by all speakers in 2 different videos, the video uploaded by the fan, and CCTV footage from the Wake One Entertainment building. They straight up were like doing crime scene investigation here. Like, this is so ridiculous. So the analyst confirmed that 3 phrases could be heard in order. 1, thank you. 2, fuck. And 3, either strange or suspicious. So then they detected no abnormalities in the sound frequency, concluded that all the sounds heard were recorded in succession without any clipping or editing. So, okay.
This is too deep.
The first conclusion that they came to was that some form of editing was used to accentuate the pronunciation of phrases 2 and 3. And the second conclusion was that phrase 2 was not spoken by the same individual who spoke phrase 1. Like, whatever. So, okay, so somebody said fuck. It was edited to be more clearly heard. Mm-hmm. But it was not him.
Yeah, I feel like this opens up more of a Pandora's box, though, because it's like, who was it? Was it another member?
Or a staff member? Like, who even cares?
Well, I care now.
Well, anyway, to answer your actual question that you had asked, I don't know that anybody... I don't know that if it blew up very much outside of that one fan.
Yeah. Okay, well, good luck to Kim Ji-woong.
Good luck.
I hope we never have to talk about this again.
Oh my gosh.
But we probably will.
Yeah.
Because that's our luck in this podcast. Every time we bring up a scandal, we talk about it. Like, it comes back 3 months later.
Oh my God. Oh my God, let's talk about one of my other things I wanted to bring up, which is hashtag JYP preacher. So,
Okay.
our man JYP.
Stop it. Is he becoming a preacher?
Oh yeah, he is, girl.
Wait, I was joking. What?
Yes. So he had posted on his Instagram account, he had been posting, he does a lot of Bible study and stuff. Like,
Okay.
That's great. And he had posted a couple things about that. But then he posted about his new, like, church service online. So it's called First Fruits. So if you want to go to their Instagram, it's First Fruits
JYP,
USA.
can we just... JYP and his fucking names. Like, I can't. He needs to stop. Anyways.
How long do you think he'd been sitting on First Fruits?
Probably years. He's probably just like, oh my god, this is the most perfect name ever. Genius name.
Yeah. So their website is firstfruitsusa.org.
Okay.
So on the Instagram, it says, yes, JY Park is really the preacher of the church. We hold weekly services in English and Korean. So there's a whole subplot to this that I need to investigate in a lot of detail before we talk about it. But a lot of people in the comments were bringing up stuff about his wife and a cult and all this business. So I'm going to have to dig deeper into this cult aspect. I love me a cult story.
I just went on the website. Did you go? This looks like this was made in like 2000 on like a Wix.
Oh, girl, did I go on the website? So first off, one thing I want to bring up on this website is that if you go to the offering page,
okay.
So you want to make an offering to the church, they only accept bank transfers. Okay. Mm-hmm. So NER operating as DBA First Fruits USA Church is a non-denominational religious corporation that is formally registered as a 501c3 tax-exempt entity in California.
Okay. ...
So at the bottom, account information, you can give an offering to the church through a Chase bank account or transfer via Zelle.
You know what I love? The online transfer Zelle email is ffs@firstfruitsusa.org, but all I can think of is for fuck's sake. Okay, sorry, continue. This is so sus.
Right?
Yeah.
So at first, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, how like wholesome and innocent, like he can be a man of God and he can spread the word in his personal time if he would like. That is his business. But now I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm side-eyeing it. I'm also seeing the comments about a cult. So I definitely am going to do a deep dive into this. I will come prepared in a future episode to discuss.
I kind of want to like join one of the services. We should just check it out.
I mean, you gotta sign up. I mean, we can sign up. Do you want to sign up right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just watch it. Maybe we can watch the service. I'm just so curious, like how deep this goes. I love that the logo looks like the MasterCard logo with a star. Like, right?
It does.
No, we need to do a deep dive, and this is like our next. We gotta like. So he actually every week he preaches. Like if we watch the video, it's him talking.
Supposedly, yeah.
But I'm so curious. It's like, what? Like you're successful, you have your own company, or is something going south, and you're like, oh, this is my backup plan. I'm gonna be a preacher and have my own little cult. Like, what's going on?
I don't know. Wait, it keeps wanting me. Anytime I want to look at stuff, it wants me to log in. Okay, join the membership. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna read the terms of service and collection of use of personal information.
Yeah.
Because normally I would bypass those and be like, yeah, agree to all. But I'm like,
my God, yeah. What if we just go too deep and we join some like K-pop cult? I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah,
I might want to do that. Just kidding.
Yeah, you're like, maybe. Yeah, this is very, very interesting. How long has he been doing this?
Wait, where do I even read the terms of service? I can't even read it. It's just oh wait, view. Okay, my bad. All right, I'll check this out later.
Yeah, we need to dive a little deeper here. It's so interesting.
Anyway, he just recently, like, there's only 3 posts on the Instagram. The first one is February 19th. And he made, like, the announcement. Yeah, it all started February 19th where he announced it.
Oh, so it's pretty new.
My favorite is the first comment on his personal Instagram where he announced it, and it just says, "This man's side quests are crazy."
The side quests, you're so right. Oh my God. I'm so interested. This is, okay, all right.
Yeah, so.
I think this might have been the highlight of my Sunday. And it's Sunday, you know? This is the Lord's Day.
There you go. So another bit of news is probably only exciting to me and a handful of other people. I don't know how big Crystal's fan base is these days, but my girl, Crystal Jung from FX, she's going to make a comeback. So on Valentine's Day, I got very excited because she usually when she posts stuff on Instagram, it's like her promoting Ralph Lauren because she's like an ambassador or whatever. So it's like nothing but like freaking polo shirts and whatever. But on Valentine's Day, she posted a cover of Georgie Porgy by Toto on SoundCloud.
I don't know what that is, but
yeah, I don't know. Toto did that song Africa. Apparently they did a song called Georgie Porgy. I don't know. Because Crystal always goes for the deep cuts. She does weird things, which is why I love her. She was always my FX bias because I was like, this girl is artsy and she's trying to, you know, really elevate K-pop.
okay.
But anyway, so she posted this cover of this weird Toto song. It's not even like the whole song, I don't think. I listened to it and I was like, I'll always be honest, even about my biases. I was like, oh, yeah, she's not a singer.
Oh, no. You're not really selling her comeback here.
And it sounded like, the music sounded like, is GarageBand still a thing?
I think so, yeah, on Macs, right? Yeah, you don't have a Mac. I forget you don't have a Mac.
I don't have a Mac, but whatever. It sounds like a cheaply made, I was trying to get at, it sounded like a cheaply made backing track with her singing, which is fine. So then I was like, oh, that's sweet. She did a little Valentine's Day thing because she knows that there's a bunch of FX fans still in this world who miss them all as individuals and as a whole. Then she dropped another cover of a song called I'm Coming Back, which I only know that's a cover because the internet told me. I have no idea what this song is either. It's by some American artist I've never heard of.
Is it the I'm coming back? I
No.
want the word to know. Is it that song?
No.
Okay. That's the only one I know.
Isn't that I'm Coming Out?
Oh. Okay. I do this all the time. I mess with lyrics. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
You're right.
Whatever.
I think
Anyways.
it is. I think it is.
Well, it's not that. So she posted that on SoundCloud, which was also posted to her new agency's website. So she is now apparently signed with the Beasts and Natives, and they do a lot of planning and producing and music videos, fashion, exhibitions, and performances, artsy type of stuff. So I'm excited, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
You're not holding your breath.
No, I know she's gonna come out with, like, honestly, a video music thing. Like, I'm sure I would love, absolutely. I've always loved, like, I have her photography art book thing. I bought it at SM Town when I was there. It's like my prized possession. I respect her as an artist, which doesn't always translate into a wonderful singer or a great actress. I'm not going to act like she's a good actor. She's not. She's but
you're honest, and I appreciate that about you. But you know what? I'm excited for you. So, and when she comes out, we're 100% gonna watch, listen, whatever it is that she brings out, and react. Honestly,
yeah. Because when Four Walls, the album, came out and the lead up to it, I remember I was so jealous. I was like, oh, I wish I was at Seoul and I could go. They did like a little exhibition space thing with, like, you know, artsy film stuff being projected on the walls, and it was meant to be like this 4-dimensional experience, probably, like. But I feel like that's always been her kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
she's the art kid in the K-pop world.
Okay, I'm here for it. I'm digging it.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And
It could be cool.
And speaking of, just quick plug for the company that she's in, Beasts and Natives. It's also Benzino's agency. Just gotta give him a quick shout out because he won Album of the Year at the Korean Music Awards. So
Yeah.
kudos to him. I'm excited. I have to say I'm a fan, but I guess not a big enough fan because I still haven't listened to his album. But I was just looking it up and it had so many rave reviews. So I definitely need to go take a listen, especially since it won Album of the Year now. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen too.
Yeah.
I feel like I know more about his wife than
I know, right?
him.
But I love them. I like heart them so much. They're so cute.
Oh, I know. They're the cutest together.
Yeah. They've been together for so long, too. So it's been a while.
I know. She waited for him in his military service. I
did.
remember because I've always followed her, so she
Yeah.
would post her little thing from her like tracking app that would say how many days were left. And
Oh, yeah. I remember when seeing the video when he came out and she was there with flowers. So, yeah. So cute.
it's so cute.
Adorbs. We're here for it. We love love.
Yes. Also adorable are the Seraphim. So I watch my variety shows religiously every week. So much like JYP preaching about God, I preach about my variety shows. My Sunday show is The Manager. I watch The Manager every Sunday. I literally watched it this morning before we started recording.
Okay. Was this what you're about to say on the show from this morning?
No, it was last week,
Okay,
I
okay.
think. So the Seraphim were on The Manager. So on the show The Manager, they have a celebrity and their manager, and they try to,
Surprise,
it's mostly
surprise. I'm just kidding. They have the idol and the manager.
they mostly show like the day-to-day life of the idol. It's gotten a little heavier on the celebrity side. It used to really focus on the managers a lot, which I thought was so interesting.
Yeah.
But they had the management team for Le Seraphim, so they actually have 4 managers. They work shifts of 2 and 2.
Oh, wow.
And they do it that way so that nobody is like overworked, and they just,
That's
they have
really
their
nice,
set
yeah.
schedules, and they do a handoff. So they'll like meet and debrief the next pair of managers and like pass it off and everything. So it's actually like really smart. But they were talking about Hybe and the company policy that they have that everyone has to use all their vacation days to get a bonus at the end of the year. And I absolutely love that, because it's not just like you as an individual has to use all of your vacation days. It's like the group of 4 managers, like the management pod.
I didn't get that. I thought it was the individual. Oh, that's so nice, because then you also like I would, if we were managers together, I'd be like, Robyn, you better freaking use your vacation days or else I'm going to kill you.
Right.
I want my bonus. But in a
Yeah,
good way,
so-
right? Like you're pressuring
in a
each
good way.
other for a good thing.
Yeah, so I actually really, really love that. I think that's awesome that Hybe does that. And they also are the ones that have like the in-house
They have the
doctor
they're
and everything.
Which is so refreshing, because I feel like stuff like that, we're so accustomed here to say that, oh, only startups do stuff like cool things like that. You never get them in big companies. And it's nice to hear about it, because it makes you think, well, why? Why don't we get stuff like this? Like, this is such a nice incentive. And there's always been so many studies out there that's like, if your employees are happy, they will be more efficient. They will be better at their jobs. And that it always helps the company, because if you have employees that are more efficient, that are happy, like, you will make more money. So it's like, well, why don't people strive for that and instead work us to the bone?
Yeah. I think that Hybe is doing good. They're doing
woke.
right
They're
by their
woke.
people. Yeah. And because they have such nice facilities and offerings at the company, like the girls themselves spend a majority of their time in the office, because they're like, well, the gym here is really nice and the cafeteria is really good. So like they're choosing to spend more time there because they are being given all of these things and there's no pressure about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, I mean, like, dark side of it, it's that kind of reminds me of, again, going back to the startup mentality, like Google would always offer like the lunches are free and everything, but it's like you said, because of that, they end up spending more time at work and they're there. So it is a bit of a like, well, I'm here. I might as well pop in the studio. Let me just like practice my dance a little bit, or like I'll write a new song. So they get to like do things. But I mean, at the same time, as long as they're happy, they're well fed, they're like taken care of, like what's the problem, right? So...
Well, and I imagine that they all live in a dorm anyway. And when you're in a dorm environment, like, what's the difference? It's not
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that's-
Yeah, if you're going to think like back in the day, like they would have to do that anyways and not even get treated this well. So this is a million times better. So I freaking love that. Good job, Hybe. And then just speaking of Hybe, they're about to debut their third girl group in less than 2 years. Third girl group. Later in March. Their name is, I'm going to spell it out first, I''LL-IT. Although I heard, Robin, you looked and they might have changed it and it's just ILIT, but it's pronounced I-lit, and it's supposed to mean I will be it. It's freaking stupid. I would have rather went with ILIT, like elite, like an elite girl group, but whatever. They came out of the Idol survival show Are You Next? And it consists of 5 members, Yuna, Minju, Mocha, Wonhee, and Iroha. So I think 2 of them are Japanese, 3 are Korean. They had another Korean member that left, and I don't know the full story, but it seems like there's a lot of controversy behind that. I think she was a lot of people's favorite member, but she left out of her own volition, so I wonder what happened there, right? What else about them? I think it's the main thing. Like, they've just had a little bit of controversy. For me personally, it's very interesting that Hybe is debuting so many girl groups because they already have 2 very successful ones, Le Sserafim and New Jeans. So in essence, it's like you're just creating more competition for your successful groups, but maybe they don't see it that way. Maybe in their eyes, they're just like, we'll just keep pumping them out there. If they also get successful, great. If not, whatever, we still have 2 very successful groups. But it'd be interesting to see what their concept is and how different or maybe similar they will be to either Le Sserafim or New Jeans. I know, Robin, you found they have a brand film out.
Yeah. So, because somebody posted on Reddit on the Kpop Thoughts forum, just like 34 minutes ago when I loaded this page a hot second ago, that they're excited for ILIT's debut because their brand film is so good. This person actually says now Hybe probably will have 4 girl groups with 4 different concepts to attract a bigger demographic and diverse music tastes. I don't know.
Did I miss one? I don't know anyone else other than Le Sserafim. And this is another one coming.
I don't know. It's also just a person on Reddit. But I just thought it was interesting that, like, their hot take is that the concepts will be so different to attract a bigger demographic and diverse music taste.
They have the freaking global one, Cat's Eye.
Oh.
But, like, I didn't even, like, put them in the running because I know they're supposed to be, like, K-pop, but I'm like, come on. They're not really K-pop. So, yeah, that's the other one, Cat's Eye. I feel like that one's going to be a flop.
Did they already debut?
I think so, but I'm not sure. We can take a look at their... I think they did one song. Let's see, Cat's Eye debut. Is that Sajak or is that Cadet? I need to know.
That's Cadet.
She kind of sounds like Sajak.
So I usually, just for anybody listening, I try to edit out the cat meows. So if you're like, what are these girls talking about? It's because my cat stands outside the door and just goes meow, meow, meow.
She has an opinion.
How do they spell Cat's Eye?
Oh, Katsi.
Wait, what? That's it?
Yeah, where you like putting cat, like CAT.
Well, yeah. Wait, S-I?
So, sorry. I like an eyeball. E-Y-E.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't have. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't know if they have like a debut song yet. Anyways, let's watch the ILIT brand film and see what we think after that.
All right, let's do it.
This is my world. 이게 진짜라니 This is my world.
Okay. So very, very interesting. Very quirky. Very weird. But the end, the little clip of them singing, I actually really enjoy it. Like, I want to hear more. But I still can't tell what their vibe is. Like, I was just thinking, like, if Letter Seraphim is kind of this, like, edgy girl power type thing, New Jeans is more like the Y2K, new generation, new kids on the block. They kind of flip it, right? They're just kind of like, you don't know. They have this, like, quirkiness about them.
Yeah. It's a little... It gave a little New Jeans vibes at points, but I think that's just because
Like, yeah, they got the schoolgirl vibe. Yeah.
What's popular right now. Well, and some of the like throwback hairstyles and things that they just keep doing these days, which makes me feel old. But
I'm interested.
it was cute. It was cute.
Very clean, and I feel like they all had like their own little personalities. I am very curious to see them. Yeah, we'll definitely have to look out for them and watch their debut song.
I kind of want to go back and watch the competition show now.
You're the variety show queen. You're gonna tell me the drama behind the other girl that left. Apparently, everyone's saying she was a powerhouse. So I'm curious, like, is she gonna go somewhere else? You know? And will that be a good move if this group will become big?
What was the show? Was Are You Next, right?
Are You Next? Yeah. So, yeah, like I thought of Red Velvet.
I did too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, if I were to compare them, you know, like SNSD would be like Le Seraphim, right? Because they were like the first, and then New Jeans would be like FX. Okay, they're like the next generation girl group. And then they gave me the vibe of like, okay, we're gonna be this experimental, like Red Velvet, quirky group.
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff in that brand video that felt like early debut Red Velvet.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that you felt the same way, because I was like, interesting. All right. I love it. That was actually refreshing. It surprised me. It's a good way to end our show.
Yeah. We always like to try to keep up with what's going on in the K-pop world. So I'll look into this cult thing with JYP. We'll follow. You're supposed to say it, Islet?
Islet. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the dumbest name.
It is. I know. We're going to have to
Islet.
get over that somehow. But yeah, Islet.
Well, we'll keep track of those girls. But otherwise, we're going to try to get back on track. New year, new us, right?
Yes.
All right.
We'll do it.
Thanks to everyone who does tune in. We know that you're out there. We look at the analytics. So we appreciate you. Definitely make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Kpop Hot Sheet. Rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoy the show. The ratings really do help a lot. So please, 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 if you are listening and you enjoy it, give us 5 stars. It would be much appreciated. And also turn notifications on Spotify by clicking the bell icon if you want to be notified of new episodes when they're uploaded so that you never miss us on our random schedule, you know?
That is a good plug, yeah, because if we had a regular schedule, at least they'd know. But you definitely have to have that bell icon on to know when we post.
And then you can just...
It's a surprise.
You can be surprised. You can be like, oh my god, new episode of K-Pop Hot Sheet.
Yeah, isn't that refreshing? Yeah, that's why we do that. It's on purpose.
It is. Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, until next time, hopefully it's soon.
All right, bye.